Hello everybody. Got a little issue with the table lamp here. Gonna have to get this into the workshop and see what's going on with it. That's unacceptable. I suspect the socket's getting worn out because I can put it on the second setting and it's perfect. There's both, and you can see it flicker again. So that tells me the problem's within the low wattage switched area of the socket. It's been doing this off and on, but that's the worst it's gotten, so see what I can come up with to repair this. A couple days later, my new socket has arrived to repair my lamp. So let's get started on that. First task will be to remove the lampshade and set that aside. And I'll take the bulb out, of course. Set that aside. And then it should be, might take the harp off just to make life a little easier. Well, now that I have made sure the power's off, I'm going to get this socket removed. I'm going to press here where it says press, and that should come out right there. We'll set that aside. Take this little cardboard sleeve off. It just slides right off, and we'll see what we got here. Looks like we got a pretty close match. And we got our UL not there, so it should just be a simple plug and play type situation. So now I'm going to take this one loose. And I've just got to remember where these are hooked up. It's only 2 wires, so it shouldn't be too hard to remember. And they've been there for 50 years, so they should kind of set in place. I just want to make sure the hot and neutral are not reversed where I don't get accidentally shocked by this thing. There is another way I can ensure I have this hooked up correctly. Might be real hard to see, but the neutral wire has ribs on it, on the insulation of the wire. The hot side is smooth. May be able to see it better on this end of the cord. It is a non-polarized cord, so that you can tell how old this lamp is, but I can plug it in correctly because the wider blade is the neutral. So I can just look at this and see the ribbed wire insulation and plug it in the correct orientation, and this will not be the hot side where the socket end is. The hot wiring is down in the bottom where it's not going to be touched as easily when the lamp is in service. So now just hold that one there, and the old one is not color coded, but this one is, so this should be the black wire, the hot. Usually goes to the gold colored screws. Everything's tinned real nicely, so I don't have to redress any of the lines. I've just got to get that out far enough where I can get this loop over there. And just make sure it stays tucked under the screw like that, where it wraps itself around. Back that one off a bit. See, that one's kind of trying to jump out a little bit, so I want to make sure that stays tucked in. There, that looks better. I'll just make sure these are snug down. And there that is. I'm simply going to slip the cardboard sleeve back over. And then snap that back in place. Like nothing ever happened. I'm gonna get that heart bracket adjusted out a little bit. Put the bulb in and give it a quick test and see if we still got any flickering. Low, medium, high. And that switch feels real nice too, that replacement switch. That bulb is riding a little high for my liking, but again, it's wired right, so I wouldn't get shocked if I accidentally touched that. Yeah, just screwed it in a little tighter. I think it'll be alright. I might examine this old one now. I can see that's been arcing and sparking in there on that terminal on the left. Right there. That's definitely been sizzling a little bit. Shed some light on the situation. Yeah, that's not good. So I'm glad I replaced that. Put the heart back on. That wouldn't click down all the way, but it is now. So we're good there. Can't even tell anything happened to it now. Shade back on. Plug it in. I think we should be ready to go. Perfect. Not bad. Straighten that shade just a little bit. Set it back in place. And we are repaired. So once again, this has been replacing the lamp socket, three-way socket in my 1970s bedside lamp. Thank you for watching.